Hey YouTube land, it is Jonathan, aka the Bloody Knuckle. I gave myself that name, mostly because every time I work on a vehicle, I end up busting a knuckle and bleed on something. But that's perfectly fine. I wanted to talk to you today about your vehicle. What purpose does it serve? I'm sitting here at work. I work on the ambulance here in Huntsville, drinking a cup of coffee. I'm sitting out here on the front porch on the parkway and just watching all these vehicles go by. I see cars, trucks, SUVs. I've seen a couple motorcycles out today. It's cold. It's in January, about 30 degrees, so I don't see many motorcycles out. Props to all you guys who are riding your motorcycle. But what purpose does your vehicle serve? That's the big question. You got to ask yourself that. A lot of y'all ask that when you bought your own vehicle. Do I need two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive? Do I need a truck? Can I get away with just a car? Do I need 2 doors, 4 doors? Do I need something with third row seating? Those are all very good questions and very important questions you have to ask yourself. Do I want the big wheels? Do I want the little wheels? Which one's cheaper? Which one's going to save me the most gas? There's all sorts of questions you can ask yourself. For me, I need a truck. When I bought my first vehicle, I needed a truck, and I didn't have a lot of money, so I bought me a 03 F-150. Didn't have a lot of power. It was a little 6-cylinder with a 5-speed manual, but at the time I thought I needed 4 doors. So I got me one of those suicide cab F-150s, you know, cab and a half, a lot of people call it. It's 2-wheel drive. Let me do work. At that point I had to do a lot of outdoor work, hauling mulch, 4-wheelers, lawnmowers, brick, whatever I needed. I had to have a truck. And so that's what I bought. And I asked myself, when I was looking for a vehicle, I asked myself, what do I need? Because necessity drives a lot of what we get. Everybody needs food. Everybody needs something to drink, a place to stay, something to keep warm in. So it served a purpose. It was my work vehicle. It was my play vehicle. It got me to and from my job once I was able to get a full-time job instead of just these part-times. It was a little bit of everything. You know, if I didn't do landscaping and hauling my 4-wheeler and the lawnmowers and worked, then I could have probably settled for a car, and I probably would have. But me being from the South, I like to work. I like to work with my hands. It's what I enjoy. It's what I do. So I had to buy me a truck. So if you're like my mom, she's always had cars. Nothing wrong with that. It's actually the way to go if you don't need to have something where you can work outside. For her, it's the grocery getter. You go to Walmart, Sears, Macy's, wherever you got to go. But she didn't need to use it for her work. That's what my dad has. He's got an older model Dodge diesel 4-wheel drive. And we found out he bought a 4-wheel drive because that was the cheapest thing on the lot. Again, back to the purpose. It was cheaper than all the other vehicles he had at the time, or were looking at the time. So he bought the 4-wheel drive. Come to find out, we use 4-wheel drive a lot. We're all the time pulling stuff out of the yard, tree stumps. At our hunting land, we're pulling the trailer the work trailer around the hunting land, and we need something that won't get stuck in the mud as easy. So we always use Daddy's truck. So fast forward about 4 years, I was in the need for another truck or another vehicle. At that time, I could only afford to have one vehicle, and I was trying to figure out, do I need a car or do I need a truck or an SUV? Well, I still work with my hands. I rebuild things, cars, four-wheelers, motorcycles. I need something I could have bed space in. I didn't mind getting dirty and tore up. So I bought me another truck. It's newer, nicer. It's fairly cheap. And so I settled on a truck again. I needed something that I could haul a car or something of equal weight to my truck. I defined what purpose I needed for my vehicle. I work full-time at the ambulance service, and I needed something to get me to and from work, but I also needed something that I could work at the house. So, again, we settled on a truck. I'm about to walk over here to my truck. Right now, I'll give you a little glimpse of it. It's nothing fancy. It's a 2013 Ram 1500. Got a V8 in it. 2-door. I don't have a family yet. 2-wheel drive. Just a simple little truck. A little bit of old school in my new. But when I was looking at my truck, I decided I needed something to cover the truck bed so I could put all my junk in. My chains, my toe straps, my backpack for work, spare set of clothes. And it was honestly one of the cheaper options for what I needed. Had to do a couple things to it when I bought it. It's a used truck. Had to put tires on it. Had to put a hitch on it. I made it my own. It's also part of the purpose of the vehicle, is making it your own. Make it something that you would want that you want for 5, 10, 15, 20 years if they can last that long. So just when you're thinking about a new vehicle, brand new or used, you got to think about the purpose of the vehicle. What is it going to do for you, and how is it going to make your life better? How is it going to make your life easier? What are you necessarily going to need to do with it? Sorry for rambling, guys, but I hope you have a wonderful day. Another thing to remember, keep your coffee hot, keep your coffee strong. Call your mama, guys. Take it easy.